Hey, just a quick addendum at the beginning. Sorry for the dry spell of videos. I wanted to get this out a lot earlier, but I got food poisoning, and then once I recovered from that, I had a really bad cold. So yeah, just wanted to apologize for that, and now we can get on to the video. Hello, hi, welcome. I'm Symbiosis, and I got a request!
Good video, can you make a video about Super Sentai?
First of all, thank you for the comment, I appreciate that. Second, sure, and what better place to start than the popular and beloved Sentai Daishikaku. I know. I'm just a lot less knowledgeable when it comes to other toku properties, and I really wanted to talk about this anime. But hey, I'm open to hear some recommendations. Perhaps leave them in the comments. And while you're there, like, dislike, subscribe, plug, shill.
Look, are you trying to insinuate something?
No. Yes.
Now, onto Ranger Rejects. For the TLDR, it's Super Sentai meets The Boys. Normally I'd get more info, but 1, I haven't read the manga, and 2, the anime is currently ongoing. By the way, go watch it, now. I'll be damned if it goes the same way of Fututante. Speaking of which, go watch that anime as well, it's really good. This isn't an option, it's an order. Now then, why am I making a video on this, and what is this video even about? If I could be completely honest, I just wanted to talk about this anime. I don't even know what I'm going to call this yet. All I know is I wanted to make a video on it. Guess I'll start with the characters. I will say there hasn't been a character I actively disliked that wasn't trying to be hated. The Dragon Keepers are unsettling in that cold, unhinged kind of way. Fighter D is an objective bad guy but is arguably the lesser of two evils. Yumiko made me realize some things about myself, and now this woman makes me weak.
I will not be explaining anything. I will not take any questions. Goodbye.
Hibiki... Yeah, okay, now I know what this video is about. Yo Sim, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. Actually, I'm gonna not let you finish. I'm taking over this video. So the original plan for this video was to say that Hibiki was meant to play the role of a protagonist, as he exemplifies the characteristics of a superhero. However, after watching episode 5, I now believe that Fighter D will grow into the role of a superhero by becoming a hybridized version of himself and the Hibiki we see now. Okay, so tackling that first part. Hibiki is the one that portrays aspects of a superhero the most out of the main cast. I go into more depth in my last video, I'll leave a link for that if you're interested. But the gist is that he balances being goofy and lighthearted with being earnest and principled. This is just taken to an extreme when he does things like or in episode 5 when Fighter D finds out that Hibiki, which I just want to say, he's allowed to do it, but when I do it, it's illegal and unethical and an infringement on their basic human rights. The next part is purely speculation, but if you'll humor me and put on your finest metallic headwear, I'm sure you'll see what I'm talking about. In both the intro and outro, there is heavy emphasis on Hibiki, specifically Fighter D disguised as Hibiki. Now originally I interpreted this as Fighter D not being the true protagonist of the story, but Hibiki. However, I now believe it has more to do with their dynamic. Often anime openings foreshadow what is going to happen in the season, if not the whole show, and I believe that there are quite a few shots that support my theory. Most notably being the giant shards of glass. Throughout the opening, giant shards of glass are reflecting various characters for Fighter D. However, if you were to ask me, there is particular emphasis on Hibiki. When it's first shown, Hibiki is the only character in that uniform to not have a reflection, but instead get one when he's running up the stairs. Later, when Fighter D is running through the Escher room, again, the same group of characters are being shown, yet none of them are Hibiki. In fact, when he shows up next, something peculiar happens. That's right, Hibiki is shown with Fighter D's human disguise eyes. It even happens again at the end with 2 shards of glass. He even turns to him at the end of the outro.
But what does it mean?
It is my belief that these are hints towards Fighter D's character growth throughout the story. Otherwise, why else would such a heavy emphasis be placed on Fighter D being Hibiki? And before you bring up him turning into Red Keeper in the outro, that's only in a dawn sequence with other dusters, and the intro has a very different perspective on the two of them. Anyway, I believe that the story will progress with Fighter D warming up to a select group of people, and quite possibly humanity as a whole thanks indirectly to Hibiki, allowing him to rethink his original goal and grow into the protagonist role. As for Hibiki, well, I haven't been entirely honest with you. I do know a tiny bit of what happens in the manga, thanks to the wiki, and without getting into things, I feel like he won't be the same person after what I've seen. That being said, I don't know for sure, so I could be dead wrong. In fact, most of what I saw just left me confused, and to be quite honest, I don't want to know what any of it means just yet. I choose to live in bliss! But at this point, only time will tell, so you should come back here and check if I was right on the money, or if I was hitting the good stuff too hard. If you ask me, it seems like a win-win for you, as you either get to say you were here when I predicted things, or call me an idiot for being wrong. Oh, and I will 100% be making another video on this series, and hopefully sooner too, so look forward to that. That's it from me. Again, I want to apologize for taking so long with getting this video out. Between being sick back to back, to having to rewrite most of the script, to recording nonsense, it was not the smoothest of projects, so any and all help with the YouTube stuff would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, thanks for hanging out.